Hi guys, welcome to Psyched Out Slick. Today we're going to be talking more about my fibromyalgia because I think there are a lot of people that also struggle with some type of chronic illness, and I think a lot of the things that I do to help with my fibromyalgia might also help with a lot of other different things as well. So typically pain relievers don't do anything to help my symptoms. And I find them harmful to my body, so I don't take them. What I do is I take warm Epsom salt baths, and that's just to help ease your muscle aches and pains and your joints with some warm water, and the magnesium helps to soothe that as well. So I'll do that for like 20 minutes a day. If I'm in a flare, I might do that a few times a day, to be honest. Sometimes I find myself living in a bathtub, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I also have like this neck massager. It's like for your shoulders, but I use it everywhere. I use it for my shoulders, my neck, my stomach, my lower back, my butt, if my lower butt and back area is hurting, my calves, my feet. I mean, it's been a game changer to have that because I can usually target a certain area. I'll even travel with it and bring it with me in my carry-on, because if I don't go somewhere without that, I just feel like I'm going to regret it. So I rather not have that feeling. So I just bring it with me. Then I also have Salon Paws patches. I get like the big bulk package of them from Costco. And I find that to be helpful just to bring with me in my purse. That way I can, like sometimes I literally put 6 on, like on a certain area. Like right now I have like 4 on my lower side back and 2 on my left knee. I still have been in a flare. I have been in a flare for a week. I wasn't really able to get out of bed. It was really tough. I'd say like 4 days in, I was able to like get around with like support and walking at like a snail's pace. Now I'm able to like sit at my computer. I'm able to, do some of the things around the house that I normally do. So it's kind of nice to feel like I'm back into almost my normal routine. Then I also use medical marijuana. So I highly recommend that. If you've never tried marijuana, let's say you don't want to have the experience of being high, I recommend it just to get the topical cream to put on the localized areas that are painful. And I honestly find so much relief from that. I buy so much of that cream. It's a little pricey. It's like $30 for like a little pump. This like little pump here. I find it extremely helpful. I also use edibles, and I might also roll or use a vape. It helps me sleep, it helps me with my pain, it helps me, just manage a lot of the symptoms that come with fibromyalgia. Recently, I've been using ice, especially for my back. I actually have that behind me right now. Just put some ice over top of my shirt when I'm sitting. It really just kind of numbs it. And some of like I don't know if it's neuropathy, but it's just really painful, and the ice just kind of helps numb that part. Then I also use low-dose naltrexone. So this was prescribed to me like maybe six months into being, no wait, maybe 5 months into being sick. And it's actually a drug that's used it's an opioid blocker, so people use it to help prevent them from drinking. So at its normal dose, it's 50 milligrams, and if you were to drink, it will make you nauseous. And so it's kind of like an antabuse, but at its low dose, they don't understand why, but it helps with autoimmune disorders and some of the inflammation in your brain or how your brain responds to pain. So I started at 1.5 milligrams. They titrated me up to 3 milligrams. I believe the highest dose for a therapeutic dose, or the highest dose for low dose, is 4.5. I went up to 4.5. I thought I felt better at 3, so I recently just went back down to 3. So I don't know if my body is just adjusting. Honestly, any big change, big or little change that I do has such a significant impact on my body for weeks at a time. The key to doing anything with fibromyalgia is little increments and to pace yourself and to not overdo it. Your body's in a chronic state of fight or flight, and so it's really important for you to be mindful in managing your stress response, and that's something that I've also been doing. Stretching really helps, and I practice breathing with my stretching. I also got a sleep study done. I honestly thought that it was going to be the stupidest thing ever. I was like, why are you testing my sleep? I honestly couldn't stay awake. In the beginning, they said I had hypersomnia because I would just lay my head down and just like pass out for hours and then wake up and be like so confused. And so they, through the testing, they said that I had a sleep apnea. I never had that before. So now I use a sleep machine every night, and that helps me to get a good night's sleep. But, I still get extremely tired throughout the day. So it's definitely not gonna fix all your problems, but I'd say it leveled me up. When I got my sleep machine, I went from being in excruciating pain every day, was like a flare day, to like now being able to have more manageable days. Sleep's very important. Make sure that my doctor said if you're tired, sleep. Don't neglect your body's signal that's telling you that you're tired. So that's something that I've been trying to do. Some medications that they have offered me that I have refused are Cymbalta, Lyrica, and Adderall. Apparently Cymbalta and Lyrica can help with your pain. They are antidepressants. My doctor says they're also used off-label for pain. And then Adderall is a stimulant, and that's supposed to help you stay alert and maintain your focus to help with the brain fog. I personally don't want to take any of those drugs. They all can be addictive. It's just your body gets used to it. And so if you stop taking it, you're going to notice it. And I just don't want to take anything that my body's going to feel like that. Low dose naltrexone, it's such a small dose that I don't notice any difference when taking it or not taking it. And my doctor even said that there's like anti-cancer properties to it. So, I feel a little bit safer taking that than other drugs. Then there's been some diet changes that I've had to do. I went to an allergist and I learned about that I had some allergies that I wasn't aware of. So I don't know if I just developed these or always had them, but I have a wheat allergy, a soy allergy, a peanut allergy, and there's another one. So now I'm also gluten intolerant. So now I am gluten-free. I try to avoid soy where I can. I actually had it today in a rice cake. I didn't realize that it had soy in it until afterwards. My stomach was hurting, and go figure, it was in there. So if you have GI issues like I do, I also have to take omeprazole to help with some of the acid reflux that I have. Never had that before, but again, all of a sudden, all these issues, systematic issues, popped up. So if you have any of these similar problems, I highly recommend some of these solutions. Let me know if you've ever tried any of these, or if you have any other ideas or things that you've tried that have helped you. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know. Welcome to Psyched Out Slick. I hope to see you guys again soon. I'll be making more content both about fibromyalgia, being a trad wife, conservative values, and also some conspiracy theories to keep it spicy. So follow along and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. So leave a comment below, subscribe. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!